Welcome back to Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest Part 2.
Act 2, Episode 2.
And for the longest time, I've been pronouncing it as Diddy Kong's Quest.
That's what I thought it was too.
It's Diddy's Conquest.
It's the pun on the conquest.
Yeah.
Yuck.
I know what it means, it's just that for the longest time, I've been pronouncing it as Diddy Kong's Quest.
I think a lot of people have until they were at least 13, then they looked at the title and went, oops.
Oh, wait.
Now, animal abuse, the level.
No, do you really want to be sitting in this?
This is animal abuse, the game.
We're swimming in seal spit. That's kind of
better that than fucking lava.
Yeah, but I mean,
the floor is lava. The level.
Wait a minute, is it seal spit? I always thought he was just cooling down the water.
He's cooling down the water. Ted thinks he's spitting in it.
Yeah.
He's cooling it down by spitting in it.
That's not.
Because seals can do that, apparently.
I mean, look, he's spitting in it.
In other words, sure, what the fuck, why not?
There must be some really cold spit, and it must be able to go through the entire water really quickly. This
just really is animal abuse. The game. We're clubbing baby seals.
Yeah.
Well, technically, we've been abusing the Kremlings, who are crocodiles, who are an animal.
Well, you can't get your money back if the seal's broken.
Would it be worse if I jumped on a baby seal and then a kitten?
No, I think you're going to be required to ride the kitten at some point in the series.
Maybe if we get a Donkey Kong Country Returns 2.
I refuse to actually call this lava. I'm just going to say that the duo really hate Kool-Aid.
Say what?
I don't get lava out of that.
Yeah,
you're supposed to.
Close enough.
Well, no, they've got a perfectly fine lava graphic. It's red water, literally.
Right.
Death water.
You wouldn't be able to swim, even if lava were cool. It's too dense for you to swim through anyway.
Right. So you end up fucking just. Yeah, actually, if you cool it off, you just get magma, really.
Well, I mean, just like theoretically, if we have a cool lava, just like we're just going in hypotheticals, it would be too dense for you to effectively swim through.
Yes, thank you, Lewis.
Anyway, because it's pretty much rock.
Okay, Lewis. Anyway, Red Hot Ride.
You just called me Lewis.
Yes, because
that's the joke. You're using fridge logic.
You're trying to bring any sort of logic into a Donkey Kong Country game.
We have a monkey riding a rhino, killing bees.
Yeah, remember.
I'm sorry, it's just an automatic reaction because for some reason people still think that I sound like Lewis, and I still don't get it.
Probably because it's fun to tease you with that.
Oh, anyway, no, it's not teasing. People legitimately think that I'm Lewis.
So what, now being Lewis is a bad thing?
No, it's not that being Lewis is a bad thing.
He just wants his own individuality.
Ed, you're on the internet. You have no such thing as...
Who am I? Who am I?
We're all just a collective group in the Tang.
Are you gonna get the O? Jesus Christ, I am Lewis.
I was about to say, you're saying you're not Lewis?
You're more like Lewis every day than you realize, Ted.
Oh God, no.
The assimilation.
Sorry, you don't want to be called Ted? Alright, Lewis.
Alright, like I said, we're all just a collective group in the Tang.
What are you, a nihilist all of a sudden?
No, I just watched too much Evangelion.
Okay, I watch too much porn. That doesn't mean I'm whipping out my dick and jerking off everywhere.
Jesus Christ.
Where are you?
The spider combusts into a balloon, the rhino combusts into a pile of bananas.
The bees just die when I hit them with barrels. What is the world coming to?
Well, the
bees are your enemies. These are our friends.
Not really. I mean, the bees are kind of apathetic still. Like I said in our commentary of the game, the bees are just really sort of empty-minded bastards. Like, don't mind us.
Yeah.
No, it's by weird circle things in Donkey Kong Country Returns. I don't get why they don't have the rights for the Kremlings.
No, they do. They do. Retro Studios just said they wanted to do something different with it.
Okay.
And I approve of it. I mean, tiki monsters may not be the best idea, but, you know, it's something fresh. Yeah.
They said they
have a separate copyright.
They don't.
It's like, because they use the Kremlin characters in Mario Baseball.
Why would the Kremlins have a separate
Nintendo has... No, they have all the rights to the characters. Retro was like, yeah, we could have done the Kremlings, but we wanted to do something different.
Right, I mean, and there's nothing wrong with trying something different, provided, I mean...
They weren't bad enemies, they were just not as memorable as the Kremlings.
Right, but it's still at least worth taking a shot on something like that.
Yeah.
Another good example of this, though I will admit this has a lot more to prove to me, Metal Gear Revengeance. Yeah, that's gonna be a hell of a fucking sale.
Revengeance.
Well, it's
I don't care.
I don't Metal Gear Solid game.
I don't care. It's made by Platinum Games, who made Bayonetta. So.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, Johnny, I can understand it not being a Metal Gear Solid game, but at the same time, have you seen the trailer for what the hell they're gonna have Raiden do?
I've seen the trailer a few months ago, and I actually just rewatched it today before we started.
Huh.
Right, and all I can think of is, what the shit?
I'm looking forward to it. If only because it's made by Platinum
Games. Yeah. And the fact that Raiden sounds more like Travis Touchdown than ever.
Yeah, but like I said, I mean, only because I really did start from the Metal Gear Solid games, and I will admit, I'm gonna give it the fair shake, but it will be a bit of a hard sell to the crowd in a sense, because let's face it, you're going from Metal Gear Solid, which was tactical action, to Revengeance, which is off the fucking walls Devil May Cry shit.
I still say that's what No More Heroes 3 should have been, but.
That's on No More. Oh, never mind. I haven't really played No More Heroes.
That's probably not going to happen. No.
I know, but I want it to happen, especially considering Raiden sounds like Travis Touchdown now.
Well, why wouldn't? Suda51's still doing fine, isn't it?
No More Heroes 2 sold less than the first one.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be sort of like one of those things where even if it has a fan cult following, if it doesn't sell, they're not going to bother fucking making it.
Well, did it sell bad?
It just didn't sell a lot.
No.
It didn't sell a lot compared to the other ones.
Well, I mean, No More Heroes, I can imagine that not everybody would buy the sequel. I mean, you should always expect that the sequel will sell less than the original, because not everybody's going to jump to the sequel. Not everybody's going to...
It depends on the game.
Well, I mean,
and the marketing.
I go back to Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 2, I believe, sold a fuck ton more than Modern Warfare 1.
Well, I'm just talking... Well, that's an established series. I'm just talking for... when you've got a standard thing, when it's going from 1 to 2, you can't expect 2 to have more sales than 1, because not everybody who saw 1 or played 1 is going to jump ship to 2, and a lot of people aren't going to want us to go to 2 right away because they haven't seen 1 yet. So, I guess that's just my logic for it. I mean, obviously, when you've got something like Mario, where everybody knows it's a little bit of a different case. But
but that can also contribute to marketing as well, more so than the game itself. Because I was going to say that your logic is faulty, but it's not like I can immediately come up with anything to say about it either. It's just more like
the only example of the opposite that I can think of right off the top of my head is Mega Man 2. But in that case, Mega Man 2 is just a much better game. So obviously, word of mouth would have spread more.
Well, it also has part of it to do with you don't expect a story from games, so it's easier to get into sequels. Well, you're just trying to have a good game.
Well, I expect.
Ryan, you are aware that if you hold Y, you can actually fly quicker with the bird?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I think that's actually why there was a banana formation that spelled the letter Y.
Yeah, I know. It's just that I'm a bit nervous when I have to fly straight up with squawks because something can blindside me.
Which is odd, considering that if you fly quick enough, they don't get a chance to blindside you.
Well, I'm more talking about if I'm going straight up and I run into it.
Like these bees here. You probably would have got blindsided by these bees.
Yeah.
Especially when you've only got 1 hit left.
Mm-hmm. So it's like, yeah, I'm just flying past those guys because I know they're coming, but... And now the parrot
squawks
busts into the fucking bananas again. Oh, god damn it, just whatever.
Oh, you could have gone back and tried again.
No point.
Yeah, there's a point. You could get an extra life.
Hey, look, it's Cleaver. Sword out of fucking nowhere.
And that's about all we can really think of to say about this boss, because that's all there fucking is.
Well, how hard...
Except though there's a fire hand out there for no damn reason.
Well, how hard of a boss is Caliber?
Cleaver.
I was making a Black Knight reference.
I thought you were making a Soul Calibur reference badly.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And probably the lava hand is the worst sprite in the game. It looks awful.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was just a floating sword.
Nope, it has a hand holding it and it looks awful.
Well, I only played a few worlds of this game.
The T800 from
now
it's a sword.
Well, then why did it bother with the hand?
Aesthetics?
Yeah.
The T800 from Terminator 2 got its hands on a sword.
I wasn't aware the T800 could survive the lava.
Oh god damn it.
You should have just clanked it.
Why can't I hold on to the handle of the sword?
Because, Ted, that would use that pesky logic of yours. Plus, I can imagine Cleaver easily turning around and just running your...
Well, if I'm holding on to the handle, then if it turned around and I'm still holding on, it would just flail me around. I mean, I guess it could try to shake me off into the lava.
No, Ted. You are familiar with suicide, right? It's easy as hell for the blade to turn itself on you and then shank you.
And it explodes.
Not if you're keeping your
Look,
arm.
there's a bone!
Not if you're keeping
The
your
sword had a
arm.
fucking bone! Anybody wanted to call a gratuitous censorship shot there for this
Damn it, he's right.
Kremlings, what has to be my favorite world in terms of overworld.
It also has the most blatant take that ever. Or one of the more blatant ones ever.
Oh, is this the room with the
No, that's later. You'll see in a second, I think. I don't know if it's this level or another level, but
Well,
we'll see it.
can you at least give me a hint?
We'll see it.
Oh, these are the barrels that you can aim.
Yeah.
You missed Ramby.
I
But
don't
this is
care.
the level I was talking about where it's really fucking hard to control the goddamn Rhino.
Yeah.
It's like because in this game for some reason they thought, hey, you know what would be a good idea? Let's take away some of the traction on the Rhino.
Well,
And
I mean, that makes it more of a, that makes it, I think that balances Ramby a little bit more, though. You know, you've got an unstoppable killing machine, but he's a little bit more slippery, so.
I never found Ramby broken, though, in the original.
Ramby was
game.
not
Oh god
broken.
damn it.
And now the death begins.
Eh.
I do like how each level variation has their own game over, lose a life theme.
Yeah.
They also have their own variations of the victory themes for Diddy and Dixie, which is a
Yeah.
really, really nice touch. Like, DKC2 paid more attention to, like, the more subtle nuances of the game, which made it really a more memorable game, in my opinion.
I wonder what's to the left.
A bonus area, which I'm not getting.
Wait, what? I thought with that particular one, he gave you, like, a chest that you could bust.
Yeah, and you had to go to the left to activate it.
Yeah. The bonus, the cloak with the,
He
bonus-
dropped something you need to take to the left. Let's leave it at that.
yeah. What I'm saying is that's a different cloak.
Yeah.
We're fighting my laundry.
No, you're fighting Curly.
It's a shirt.
No, you're
Oh,
fighting
God
us.
damn it.
Oh, no, Curly, no.
Yeah.
Over here, are we?
Oh, jump cutting.
Yeah. Aren't you glad I am
You're
doing
not
it?
the riot I once knew.
Yes.
Yeah, but do you have little snarky comments every time you die?
Lewis would have been proud of you.
Do I need snarky comments every time I die?
Yes, why not?
Yeah. Ooh. I got bananas.
You know, I really want to eat any bananas that came out of the swamp. Or the cauldron, for that matter.
Got a million fucking of these at home.